Hi everybody, I am back at UK Games Expo. I am here with Connor from Inside Out Games to find out what they've brought to the show. Connor, pleasure to meet you, sir. What have you got for us?
Nice to meet you as well. Oh my goodness. The main thing, obviously, was Earth, what everybody's talking about. Do you want me to hold that? Is that easier for you?
Oh, no, I got it.
All right, perfect. So Earth is the big game of the weekend. We brought every copy we have in the UK, and by 10:30 on Friday morning, I had to stop selling copies so that people on Saturday and Sunday would have a chance. The 40 that we held for Saturday sold out in about 15 minutes, and the 15 we had this morning sold out in about 3 minutes.
Wow.
So I really wish I had more copies in country. Luckily, they are already on the boat and they're on their way, but they're not here yet. Earth is obviously the massive one for us. It's on the table behind us, if you want to have a look at it.
Yeah. So which one are we? Is this us?
Oh, and they just cleaned it up. There's this Earth right here, that's right. So it is a Tableau engine builder where players are creating a tableau of 16 cards beside their player board. They'll be doing that by paying the soil cost, and with those cards, they'll be growing sprouts on them. They'll be building little trees that were the growth tokens, and it is an in-game race, end-game scoring. So think Terraforming Mars or Wingspan, but in about half the time.
Fantastic. Now, I'm seeing tons of different games on your stand, so cherry pick me some of your favorites.
I mean, the other one that we're really showcasing right now is Block and Key. You can see behind the central pillar. Block and Key is an amazing 3D placement game. So players are placing blocks into a shared space, but they're actually only worried about the perspective of the playing board.
Well, I'll tell you what, cameraman, let's move across, and we'll actually get a nice close look at this. So this is the game you're talking about.
That's right.
So this builds from your box?
Cameraman was, this is the box itself, that's right, and it builds out of the box. And if the cameraman was a player, he'd be sitting at eye level with the board, which is why the board's raised off of the playing surface. And what you're doing is you are trying to complete key cards as seen from your position. So you will be trying to create a card like that, but seen as your unique perspective of the board. So as you're playing, you'll be drawing blocks from the lower area, and you'll be playing blocks one at a time into the raised surface with the purpose of creating patterns that you can see. The box itself has all the information you need on it, including the placement rules, the end game scoring, and the action options across the bottom. It is a deluxe game made with clay blocks, so it is quite heavy, but it does fold down into a small box of this size.
Wow. Now, that's a really interesting thing for tactics, because if I'm down at this level, this is my orientation, this is what I see, and to try and make it from here, I see mine, but my opponents can't really see what I'm going after.
That's right, so it's hard to mess people up in this game, so I'll be playing from this side, but blocks I'm playing to complete my cards may inadvertently hurt you, or they could help you.
That's really interesting. Now, there's one I see here that I'm very curious about, just for the name. What is Vault Assault?
Oh, that's hilarious. So Vault Assault was actually the second game we did years ago. It is a real-time cops and robbers dice game. It gets you heart-pounding and sweaty as you're trying to rob the bank as fast as possible, while the cops are actually rolling their dice and creating a mosaic pattern within them. And as they do that, they're creating different things. And the first thing they have to do is create a donut, and then they yell out a donut flavor, so that way the players know what's happening. The robbers keep robbing the bank, and then the cops have to make a steering wheel, and they have to yell out a street name, so they know the cops are getting closer. And then once they get to the bank, the robbers can try to have hostages to slow the cops down. So it's this little fast-paced game of a little fun to get the old blood rate going.
Okay, I'm going to say this. Every last one of the games you've talked about sounds incredible. I'm going to say it now, my wallet is twitching. Yeah. My wallet is twitching, I can't lie. But if folks are trying to find you online to lay their hands on some of your games, if they couldn't make it here, where's the best place to go?
Everything InsideUpGames.com. So that's the website. You can go and find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the usual stuff. And we do have stuff warehoused around the world. So we have a warehouse right in the UK. We have one in France. We have some in Canada, where I'm from, some in the US, and then some in Southeast Asia as well.
Fantastic. Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic final day. It's been a pleasure, sir. Everybody, get your comments down below. Tell us which of these games is your favorite. We'll move on. We'll see you again soon.